All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go again with Taylor. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. From them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Colts ready for the punt. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He keeps it and takes off. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Henry on 2nd. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Another run for Henry. He rocks that tackler. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. Tries powering through. The ball's loose. Oh, the Colts got to it first. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, well, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
10 yards.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in a formation. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Hill now from the gun. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Luke for the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jones on 1st down. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2nd down carry for Taylor. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 16-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Play fake, Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Wester on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play fake with Jackson. Has the connection to Smythe. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. I'll bring a tight end in motion right. On second down, here's Henry again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. Fourth down.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
First down. A gain of 16
When they
yards.
drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
Throwing again here on second and 10. Jackson. He'll try and run this. Again, he's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Ravens 45, Colts 31.
Not a team in the league that isn't working on specific two-point plays throughout the week. And man, is it ever gratifying when you get a chance to run one and deliver. Proves everyone was paying attention in practice and in the meeting rooms too.
Tyler Luke
All
to
set
kick
up.
off
Here's
for
Luke to kick it
Baltimore.
away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Pressure comes, Jones. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. New set of downs from the 37. On first down, Jones. Inside, this is reeled in by Warren. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down throw by Jones. Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He can run it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Warren's got it. Complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So first down from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Jones setting up the play action. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone on first. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now carry by Giddens. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back to within 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Western on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Drive starts with an option, right side. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jackson now on third. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on third and long. Has his man. It's caught by Andrews. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Baltimore first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Henry on the option. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Colts in the nickel set on 3rd. They'll send him over right. Now Jackson on 3rd down. There he goes again. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now give it to Hill. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
52. Colts 34.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Here's Gould on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Colts ready to take the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
First and 10 from the 32. Jones looking to throw. There's a screen for Giddens. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Jones. Finds the in route complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Colts.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's keeping it, and this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Rolling from the gun here. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. He keeps it and takes off. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To throw, here's Jones. Escapes out to the left. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game.
Ravens 52, Colts 41.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Baltimore running its offense out now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. First and 10 from the 43. The toss now to Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 6.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Going with King Henry here. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, and give to Hill. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner, and that should all but do it here. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This one left for Lamar. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up here for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Indy.